I'm starting off this look by using the High Definition Studio Photogenic Foundation in Nude, and I'm adding a lot to my face, don't judge. Using this dense buffing brush, I'm just buffing it into my face, and also using the Total Control Drop Foundation brush, which is like my holy grail in foundation brushes. Love it. The holographic halo finishing powder is what I'm using to set this look. I'm also using the High Definition Studio Photogenic finishing powder for this. With the In Your Element Fire palette, I'm going in with the black eyeshadow on a flat brush just to give myself some guidelines, I think. It's sort of guidelines, I guess. With the That's the Point Hella Fine eyeliner, I am marking the outer edge of this. Going back in with the black eyeshadow, I'm just starting to create my look. And with this little fluffy, it's like a crease brush, fluffy blending brush, I'm going in with this purple. And with this little dense smudger, I am just adding the purple right next to the black. Going in with some yellow, and don't worry, I will blend these colors. Back in with That's the Point Hella Fine eyeliner, and I'm adding some lines and dots. I really didn't know what I was gonna do, so I just went with it. With the purple eyeshadow, I'm creating some contouring-ish on my cheeks. Not human contouring though, but still, sort of. The black eyeshadow, I'm just giving myself some guidelines to where I want my lines on the forehead. Look at that focus though. With the Epic Ink liner, I'm just drawing a line. That's the Point Super Edgy is what I'm using to mark out the area that I want black underneath my chin. With the Faux White in Vanilla, I am just adding this to my eyelid. You can't say you're surprised because I love this color on the eyes. And that finger. With this very light, almost lemonade color, I am just setting this. To create my eyeliner, I'm using the Strictly Vinyl eyeliner in Extra. God, I love this color. It is so pretty. And I thought, well, just screw all the rules and let's create some super weird eyeliner today, because this challenge kind of calls for it, I guess. So I just went in and I started adding lines where I thought I might want them. With the holographic Halo cream eyeliner in Frost, I'm just highlighting underneath my purple lines. Don't worry if you manage to cross one of the purple lines, which I did, cough, you can just go back in with a purple. So using this flat brush, I am just adding some purple to my forehead, and I'm also blending this with my fluffy brush. Yes, this is the fluffy brush, I love it. Doing the same on the cheek. Then I'm going in with the Faux White in White Smoke, just to create some guidelines to where I want my robotic insides, intestines, whatever. First time ever doing something that's close to robotic, and first time doing a heart, so this was a challenge, but it was fun. It was very fun. With a Vivid Brights cream color Cyberpunk, I am just starting to create some lines, but then I realized I gotta go in with the Faux Blacks in Oxblood, because I realized I want those darker areas either way, so I could just as well create the lines with that one. This was like the perfect heart color, that Oxblood. The metallic eyeliner in Gunmetal is what I'm using for my robotic part of the heart. And then I'm going back in with the Cyberpunk just to cover all the red areas of the heart. And create some more blood vessel-ish thingies. Using the Vivid Brights cream color Endless Skies just to create a base on my metallic pieces. And with the In Your Element Wind, I'm using these two gray shades. One of them has a little bit like sparkles in them, but it was fine because metal is sort of sparkly, I guess. And that finger smudger again. Also using some of the black from the Fire palette for this. And I'm going in with the Fire palette on top of the heart. As you saw, there is a like very bright red there. I'm also using some of the purple that I used on my face to shade the heart. And back with Gunmetal. I am just creating these lines where I want my tube to be. Because she ain't got no lungs, so she needs to get some oxygen into her heart some way. With Hella Fine eyeliner, I am just marking the outlines of this metal piece, robotic piece, I don't know what to call it. By not going all the way in on the tube, I thought it kind of looked three-dimensional. It sort of gave it a shiny look in the middle. I also used it to outline some of the black. With Faux White in Honeydew, I am creating the upper tube. And I'm also starting to line where I want my wires to be. And this was just a guideline, so I knew where I could paint my black. With the Epic Ink liner, I am just marking my chin once more. This is to get a nice even result before filling this with black face paint. Yes, I cheated and used black face paint because I tried to use some of the eyeliners and I realized if I were to use eyeliners it would have taken me hours. And I don't want to waste eyeliner. Then the tube I'm filling in once more with the Vivid Bright Cream Color Endless Skies. I'm doing the exact same as I did on the lower metal pieces. Using the same colors, same type of shading. And as you see, I've already done my shoulder, but I am gonna wipe this off any second and restart it because I wasn't happy with the black purple shading. So that's when you restart. Vivid Bright's colored liner in Vivid Halo and Vivid Fire. I am creating my cables. Like, I realized I didn't have to do these markings beforehand because they could actually cover the black. I'm also using the Strictly Vinyl liner in Extra. And we're back on the shoulders with That's the Point, the skinny one. And I'm just marking out where I want my bricks pieces. I'm going in with a purple again. I'm not touching the edges because I wanted this to be like three-dimensional-ish. I'm not going to show you how I covered all the bricks because that took a while. Going in with That's the Point eyeliner, and I'm just creating some dots at the end of each purple corner brick, whatever you want to call it. I'm also creating a line on my cheek. I wasn't sure I was gonna do this at first, but then I was like, why not? Might as well go all the way. Now I'm gonna do my cables because my eye is enhanced, so it has to make a little sense to have some cables under my skin. Using the same liners that I used for my cables on the chest, I am just drawing some streaks all over. This makes no sense to any electrician, but yeah. Using a toothpick to cover this with latex. This is just to give it that three-dimensional look of being underneath my skin. I will also cover this in foundation. Well, I'm just gonna use the brush with foundation on when I'm done. And we're back to the chest. The metallic eyeliner in silver is what I'm using to create a little bit more highlight on my robotic parts and also to all of my dots. Using Worth the Hype mascara, which is like my holy grail. I love this mascara. This is before adding my Wicked lashes in Exposed. They are gorgeous. And then I gotta do my lips. So I'm gonna use the Liquid Suede Metallic Matte in Go Rogue first, like a base. One of my favorite liquid lipsticks to wear because I love this color. To create a futuristic look, I didn't paint my entire bottom lip, I just went with a line. With the Strictly Vinyl Lip Gloss in Femme Fatale, I am creating some gloss on my lips. After this, I couldn't move my lips because if I did, I would just smudge on the bottom lip, and since I was just gonna have it on my top, I had to keep my mouth shut. That's something new. So this is the finished look. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you liked it. And don't forget that now it's all up to you to vote for your favorites on NordicFaceAwards.com. And also, don't forget to subscribe!